New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has called on the world to move away from fierce nationalism and self-interest. The comments were made in a speech to the UN in stark contrast to a statement delivered by Donald Trump.
It was a day described as one of New Zealand's darkest that thrust the country into the global spotlight.
Now, there is no changing a nation's history, but we can choose how it defines us.
And it's because of the kindness and compassion of New Zealanders, the Prime Minister told the UN General Assembly that March 15 won't be defined by an act of violence.
The people who lined up outside of mosques with flowers, the young people who gathered spontaneously in parks and open spaces in a show of solidarity, and the Muslim community who showed only love.
It's an attack which has led to a global effort known as the Christchurch Call, which 48 countries have now signed, a call to action spearheaded by the Kiwi leader to combat online terror content.
We are succeeding because we are working together, and for that unprecedented and powerful act of unity, New Zealand says thank you.
As part of her New York trip, Jacinda Ardern sat down with Donald Trump on Monday in a meeting the president described as wonderful. But in their respective UN addresses, the two leaders presented fundamentally different messages. President Trump spruiked the merits of nationalism, a concept Jacinda Ardern called on the world to reject.
Instead of fierce nationalism or self-interest, we seek to form our tribes based on concepts that can and should be universal.
Jackson Williams, Sky News, Wellington.